to our Molly Oak, who joins us in studio once again. Hello, Molly.
Hey, Zach, how are you?
Good. Yesterday we talked about ongoing challenges at the Fulton County Jail and the Rice Street facility in particular.
Yes.
You are back now with more details on this situation that has been a conversation point, not just for weeks, for months, but for years.
Yeah, something that I know I've been covering since I started at the station almost 4 years ago. And then this past week we really saw a couple of hard-hitting news aspects with the jail. One with the flooding over the weekend, toilet that ended up leaking during a repair, flooding 70-some-odd thousand gallons of water through 3 floors of the jail. Then fast forward to yesterday, we got a 30-plus page report from the ACLU with some pretty scathing report, honestly, calling the jail and the overcrowding at the jail a crisis, saying it was a public safety hazard and a health hazard as well, with concerns ahead of all of the events coming this summer. So today we're now talking with Commissioner Mo Ivory, did a one-on-one with her. She was at the jail on Saturday during the flooding, and we're sitting down talking with her about really what can be done at this point, because they passed their budget last month.
Let's listen in, Molly, and Gabby, who's punching the buttons here. Let's listen into that story, and then I'm going to have a couple questions for you, I think, on the back end.
Just days after 70,000 gallons of water dumped through 3 floors of the jail.
Flood after flood after flood, no matter the cause, it just continues to contribute to the breakdown of the facility, of the continuing dilapidated conditions here at the Fulton County Jail.
The facility faced more scrutiny when the ACLU released a 30-plus page report calling overcrowding at the jail a crisis.
It's a total population of 2,968, and there are 70 people sleeping on the floor of the jail today. So if that isn't a crisis, a state of emergency that we should be dealing with on a daily basis, I don't know what is.
Today, I talked with Fulton County Commissioner Mo Ivory about what can be done, given Fulton County already passed its budget last month.
So money was taken out from the jail consent decree at our last meeting, as well as from registration and elections. And then only less than a week later, we had a crisis in both of those areas.
Ivory says there are 2 ways to get money into the jail: modify the budget or declare an emergency so they can pull emergency funds. But she says that's easier said than done.
Not easy. Very hard.
Because of division among the 7 Fulton commissioners.
I am part of the 3 that can't get much passed. I am very frustrated. A lot of the issues that we have are based on our lack of funding in the correct places. It's not so much a lack of having the money as much as it's where the money is being allocated.
So that was Fulton County Commissioner Mo Ivory, who has been outspoken on this issue and who recently announced that she is running for Fulton County Commission chair. Molly, I wonder if any of the other members of the Fulton County Commission, and especially Fulton County Commission Chair Rob Pitts, have weighed in on this issue yet.
So they were in a meeting today. We actually had one of our other reporters, Doug, at the meeting. I asked him to keep an eye and ear out to hear if anything of the jail came up. He said really nothing of note. I did reach out to Chairman Pitts' people, sent them exact quotes from Commissioner Ivory, just saying, here is what she is saying. You are aware of what happened on Saturday. You are aware of the report that came out yesterday. They are working on getting us a statement. We're hoping to bring that to you as soon as possible, hopefully before this story airs again on air at 4 o'clock.
And we do understand that Commissioner Pitts did visit the jail on Saturday as well, early in the morning, or at least that was our understanding over the weekend, correct?
That's my understanding as well. I was told that he was there early in the morning, and then when I was there later in the afternoon, that's when Commissioner Ivory was there.
Molly, we've talked about the impact to the jail and the challenges. It's still under a DOJ consent decree, the challenges that facility faces. But when you look at the political angle of this as well, is this one of the early flashpoints in the ongoing race for Fulton County Commission Chair?
I think it's going to be a main talking point at the very least. This is something that Commissioner Ivory has been outspoken about for quite some time now. I would be shocked if I did not see this as a main point that she continues to bring up.
And last question for you, Molly, because I know you are juggling a lot, tracking a lot. I see a huge report on your desk right now. But the impact of this weekend's flooding on detainees at the jail was what?
So that's an important thing to note, is that when we were talking about the flooding in the jail, it did not, according to the sheriff's office, affect any of the housing units. If anything, it's just, and it is not the first time there has been flooding at the jail. That's another important thing to note. But if anything, it is just another talking point and another kind of notch in Commissioner Ivory's belt of this is what I have been pushing for. This is why I'm saying we need a new jail. Chairman Pitts, however, has been saying we do not need a new jail. We just need to allocate funding in a different way. So
Funding
there's
for
kind of back and forth.
repairs and building projects there. And you're right, this has been a conversation that's been going on at Fulton County Commission meetings. Certainly as long as I've been in Atlanta. You say as long as you've been in Atlanta. I suspect people who've been in Atlanta decades would say the same thing. Molly Oak, thank you very much.
Thanks, Zach.